Oh, happy Friday, Pete.
You too, John. You too.
Now we are
Another Friday.
another Friday. I know I missed last Friday. Work has been absolutely insane. Um, so finally, we're to a point where it seems to have calmed down. Um, I have a lot of people very happy right now. The product I was working on, that there was this time from login to like when you could see it was taking a minute to complete, and it was that was worst case. Best case scenario, we might be able to do it in 30 seconds, and so now we got it down to under 10 seconds from login to the first thing that shows up, because the thing that was like loading was taking forever. We've got that down to like a second and a half, 2 seconds.
Oh,
So
well, that's not so bad. I mean, you know what? A second is still so long, right? But that's still an improvement.
yeah, well, this is, keep in mind, this is from the time that the login page loads up. They can type in their password, and then it goes to the next screen and brings up that. That's what's taking in that 10-second range. So
Uh,
we were trying to, because before that was taking so long to even get to something that they could do once they logged in, that we
mhm.
were trying to figure out how to increase the speed of that performance. There's actually some stuff we're going to do. We're probably going to get it down to like 3 seconds. But it's, you know, it's a work in progress. But there's a lot of people were complaining about it. Like it was a big freaking thing. And I was like,
Yeah.
all right, well,
Mhm. Well, it's always good when you put in that much work and everybody's happy at the end, because that is not always the given outcome.
oh, yeah. Yeah, had
Sometimes you burn the midnight oil and everybody hates you anyway. So.
Yeah, it was very fortunate. I got a couple of nice emails from the sales staff that were going out and doing demos to see that improvement, like night and day. They were like, "This is so much better. Like this is, people are liking it now." Some of the clients that they had gone with are people that had looked at it, 3, 4 months ago, and now are looking at it again and are like, "Yeah, okay, I think we're ready to sign up for it." So it was like, "All right, well, that's
Oh,
good."
well, that's good.
Yeah, so that's
That's
very helpful. So
well,
maybe they'll extend my contract.
yeah.
Um, yeah, but it was very exciting. It was very good. I was glad that we were able to get to that point for them, because it was a lot of effort to get there. So we are here with our phaser project, which
Yeah.
is very cool. Just do a quick F5 on it so we can see the our alien walking out, which is what we've been working on the last couple of things. Oh, and he jumps at the end. That's right. I forgot about that.
Mhm. It goes back, and we have our fireworks still working, right? So
Yep. Oh,
if anybody wants to put some emotes in there, here, I'll do it.
yeah, we can do a couple of them. Yeah, we still got them going. Because not only do we have, so we have the fireworks, but then we also have the sparkler, like the ground effects behind us that go up as well. If you do enough of them, eventually that will become part of it. Um, there was also the, oh, look at that, that's weird. Um, what was I trying to do here? I was just trying to get this to, yeah. So there we go. We can get some of the different ground effects.
Uh huh. Yeah, that one's behind you. That's so cool.
Yeah, it's pretty neat. Yeah, I mean, like the last couple of things we were working on was like this. So you can see here the bounding boxes now adjust appropriately for the actual image that we're loading, so you don't get some weird shapes and stuff. So that's been good. The the thing we've been doing though is that we were working on the last was getting this alien to walk out, which is working. We actually get
Right.
like a little jump and then it just stops.
Right. And we wanted to like basically attach it to something, because it's like, all right, we can make it happen, but
Yeah, and we don't have anything applied there for it, right? So I feel like it's one of those things where we can actually save and then trigger, or does just doing it as the timeline, this just executes it.
right. So that's like its own animation, right? That runs as a single.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so we can just kind of put this somewhere. Did
Yeah.
we want to do more with it? I wasn't sure. That was the only thing I was looking at, because I feel like we
Well, yeah. So what do we want to do? I mean, we have the animation, we have the sprite sheet working, we figured out the way to kind of string together a couple of different, walk to the end, do a jump, turn around, walk back, with that timeline kind of deal. So we have all that in place. So now, what do we want to do? Do we want to have something that is,
Yeah.
oh, hello. Um, like we can have it run as like every so often or a certain period of time, like something, some random period of time between like 5 minutes and 10 minutes or something. He just comes out and says hello. We can have it based on some kind of command that comes in from the chat, so he can come out. And the other thing we are talking about too is maybe randomizing parts of like his path, where he comes out, where he goes to, those kinds of things, how far he goes.
Yeah. Yeah. That
So,
was
so
kind of the stuff that we were talking about. Trying to think, like, so what do we want to do next?
indeed. So he comes out, and we have other aliens and stuff too. So
Well, they're the same. They're just different colors, right? That was what we were looking at. Was the latest was that we had different colors. We have. Let me see if I can find that.
we should make it
What?
like if somebody joins the channel, he comes out and like waves or something, like a greeter.
So, like, what you mean when they like get into?
Yeah, like when you join the stream and you get engaged in the chat channel, which is what, like 2 minutes or something you have to be on.
Yeah, we're not. Yeah, something like that. I think that's the part that I'm not sure of where, because we don't have anything that's bound to that, right? So we have the TwitchBot stuff there that will give us some of that, but we don't have any events for it. I don't believe. Let me try to look for that here.
Okay.
All right, we do have. So there's this thing here that does say it looks like it's going to send a message,
So
but I don't think that actually happens.
does it? It
Yeah,
doesn't anymore, huh?
it doesn't. Oh yeah, Buglass. I think so. The thing with this is like what we're trying to do is we're actually writing something kind of from scratch. So we use C# to actually tie into the um, to the Twitch bot chat and other stuff like that. When you want to do that portion, like you actually have to, set up an account that will be like your bot account and make sure that you have like the authentication token configured for it. So we're kind of doing it from scratch versus just like some other script stuff. I'm not sure what you're asking about. It says it only works if you donate, because we haven't donated anything.
Yeah.
But I think if you were using like Streamlabs or some other stuff, if you wanted to use like their kind of scripting engine, there might be some stuff for that.
Yeah, I think there is built-in stuff like so to like collect donations and things through our
Oh,
stream, but we're not really monetizing. We're kind of doing it for fun, I guess. So we don't know a lot about that. Um, if that's what the question is, I don't like. I'm trying to read the script. I'm not sure if I understand the question exactly, but
yeah. Well, I think there's like adding scripts. There's some of the different tools that tie into Twitch. You can like write your own scripts for.
okay.
So like somebody's already done all the plumbing that we're building, so that definitely makes it
Oh,
easier.
okay. If a person donates, it pops up the text. Yeah. Okay. So we kind of have. We could hook into that then, right? Because we have stuff. We have like event hooks for the.
Yes.
Yeah. So we do have that happening in here.
Yeah. Let's see what we have. Um, Yeah, so it looks like there's different events here that we can capture, right? That are part of it. Like somebody starts hosting you, or actually when your host starts. So if we could have this running all the time, it could check to see if we actually start hosting. Gifted
Yeah.
subscription.
Right.
There's a
Yeah,
thing
look
that
on join channel. Okay.
subscribers. There's also the cheers. Where? I'm trying to see where that is because there's a. I remember seeing it. Oh, I heard that.
Yeah, it's thundering down here in the Southland.
Oh boy. Huh? I don't see it. I'd have to look up what the command is to get that because there's definitely an event that we can tie into. I'm sure. It's like I could see like the gifted subscription or
Yeah.
different subscription stuff. So it's definitely there. Oh, something just happened because I heard it. I heard the sound for it.
Oh yeah, it's following. So I think that's the OBS software that put that up on the screen.
No. Well, that was Streamlabs. So because we're using Streamlabs, it has that tied into it.
Okay.
Yeah, and I did use that initially. I've been wanting to actually go full OBS and remove all that stuff and just do all of the stuff through here, but we got a ways for all that stuff to be part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's got a bunch of the stuff here. So so with what you were saying, right? We actually had like the connection here. Or the on connected, right? So we can do it. What we would have to do. All right, so this is our Twitch bot that we actually use in the stream here.
Right.
So we have.
That's what's running right now, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm trying to find. So this is how we connect to the SignalR to get it out to the web page. Oh, here we go. This is what I was looking for, is the Twitch backgrounds worker, right? So this thread, or this processor here, actually loads up in the back. And oh yeah, you can see.
Yeah.
So we've got the yeah.
Smelly cheese.
I know.
Oh, that's great.
That is.
We still have all the debug stuff coming up. See the little boxes coming up still? That's funny.
Yeah. Well, that'll come up because right now I'm running it in debug mode on purpose, right? I'm actually surprised it's actually showing up on there. I thought I had the StreamBot overlay turned off while we were doing the work on this.
Yeah, but I see them I see it actually on the stream.
Yeah, so we can do an on join channel, and so now we can actually. So it's not too bad actually for us to add this in here. Hey, Jim.
Hey, it's Jim. Hey, Jim.
Yeah, it's Jim. It's Jim.
It's our Jim.
Yeah, it's a Jim we know. So, all right. So I've put in our so we can actually do when the client when somebody joins in, and the yeah. So once we get all the commands here hooked up to it, we could actually send out a command to the bot if we wanted to, right? So like right here, we're doing, sending a bot command. We just send it something based on the command text that's coming in from the the Twitch channel, right? So this would actually get on. So this is when you get when you do the bang commands, right? So this is what would bring that up.
Right. That's exactly right. I remember that's what we did then. We used to we used the bang is what denotes that like this is something we need to parse out. So
Right,
I'm sorry.
for a command.
There was a lot of fireworks. Made me laugh.
Yeah, it's like you can fill up the screen with it. There's but we also do one that's on the message receive, right? And so we actually do a check here to exclude anything that is a command, and we let the command handler take care of it. So when we've got that, yeah, it's pretty funny. I'm wondering what we want to. So for the chat, we're actually doing a loop
So
through the
that-
chat handler message.
And that's wired up, right, John? That looks like it's actually that code's running. So can we do like a bang command and it'll do something?
We can.
Like, does the high Pete still work?
Make a game about cheese. Yeah.
That idea stinks. I don't know if it's that kind of cheese.
Yeah, I guess it depends on the type of cheese. Let me take a look and see there, Pete, because I'm not positive on the. I know that we had it in there, but when we moved over to using Phaser for the library, I believe we may have lost some of that. Dispatch is a high peak command.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess give it a try, see what happens.
So
I
is
don't.
it bang high _ Pete? Is that what it was?
Yeah. I
But
wonder if it's case
did
sensitive.
it? Oh, it might be.
It might be.
Is it lower?
Yeah. Yeah, I think we're pretty sure. Oh, there it
Oh,
goes.
there it goes.
Oh.
Nice.
Yeah, I forgot the high Pete was still in there. Oh, it's funny. That's we're seeing it twice because it's on the stream as well as on the. Yes, we had
Oh, I see.
And if you try doing do a bang yell with some text afterwards, because that's
the other one.
yeah. Oh, that's odd. Did those not? I didn't see those. Oh,
So it kind of came up, but it's not as big as it used to be. It was like little and weird.
yeah. Well, I think we had some we had some issue. Huh.
With the yell.
Yeah.
There it goes.
But I didn't. But did I see it or did I miss it? I was
No,
looking.
it came up. I saw it.
Oh,
come up.
okay. Yeah. So part of me had a thought, right? If we did something like that, almost be able to have it where you could send the alien out to say something, and have it like pop up like a balloon bubble to say it.
Oh, that would be neat. Yeah, we could have him say, oh, yeah, like have him call, right? You know, I was thinking actually too, it would be cool while we're just talking about like, hey, let's talk about some cool stuff. Make a game about cheese.
Yeah, I saw that one pop up on the screen.
She from Green Bay. Oh man.
That would make sense.
So anyway, if the little alien came out, like, what if we had like a little cartoon door that it looked like he like went through at the side of the screen?
Oh, like.
You know what I mean? Like to exit stage right kind of thing.
Yeah. We could even have him come onto the screen that way. I wonder if there's a way we could have him like walk in where he's not visible. I don't know how to describe what I'm thinking. Like, so, like you're saying, the doorway. Do we actually put a doorway?
Yeah, like a black spot. Sorry.
Yeah, or even I'm wondering if even if it just walked in and it was like hidden and came in from you saw it come in from the hidden area. So it could kind of be quick,
Yeah,
do the thing, and then kind of walk out.
that'd be kind of neat.
I had cheese for lunch, so I'm pretty good.
I had an omelet with some cheese.
Oh, there you go. See? Yeah, I'm almost figuring out like if there was a way that we could. I don't know how to. We'd have to put something to obscure it. I don't know what the answer is for that.
Yeah, right. Like, so it would have to be like a black spot, like a porthole, and then he would have to walk in from the edge. So you'd have like a porthole split in half. No, that's crazy. I don't know what I'm talking about. But anyway, yeah. So I guess maybe not that. Right. Well, we could make him drop in like he's falling, like that little jump animation, and have him stop, walk around, and leave. He could fall in from the top. That'd be kind of funny.
Oh, that would be kind of funny.
We should do it like a bang alien, and then just have a bunch of different stuff that happens.
So we definitely can. So
So
what
he
I
could drop in from the top. Got
Yeah, so what I did on here, right? So we've got all these commands here. And what I did is I put this pub sub into the JavaScript to actually basically dispatch out the messages. This way we can collect it from the scene.
I remember that actually.
Yeah, so we could definitely do that. So we can put it in here. We'll do the command, and we'll do just say alien. We'll just do message types dot. We'll just call it alien for now. We'll pass the args through. There's nothing special there. Return. So now I need to add that to here.
Okay.
So do alien.
Yeah.
I do not know why I want to keep putting an A in alien, but I definitely want an A to be in there. Yeah, so now that we've got our pub there publication message. Our undocumented person will be coming in.
I'm not sure if that little guy counts as a person exactly, but beings,
Yeah,
undocumented being.
There we go, undocumented beings. Yeah. So then up here we can receive the message.
The music that's on sounds like a mystery or something. Funny. Please make Twitch chat be able to play. Sort of what we're going for, right? Like have like a chat game while we do this.
Definitely thought that would be a great idea. Too bad it's not done yet.
Yeah. Well.
An hour at a time is pretty tough.
Yeah, an hour some weeks is not. Yeah, it's hard to get a lot done. But
all right, so I'm adding in our command here. I'll do message type. We'll just put args, even though we're not going to do anything with the args at the moment. We should be able to. Yeah, I should probably try to do this and switch over to that. The studio mode. Okay. So then I should be able to copy in this. I think we're gonna have like a weird. Oop. I lost you, Pete. Hopefully it's not lost for good. Right? ASCII Gaming. Well, that's why we actually were working on a text-based game, because just thought it would be a fun difference to actually do. All right, so let me save all of this. get this. Hey, that should have. That's not what should have happened. Let's try restarting it. Maybe there was an issue with the server.
Hey.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
I
Hey, it
think
wouldn't be a stream if it wasn't for a Skype crash, right?
it's all that work that you do on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be neat to get the bot to play. It would be funny if the yell happened and like it would just pass some stuff back, too. Which we're
It should come up in red and like bounce across the screen, like be like really dramatic. But did the high P work? Did it not work? Are we not running?
what's that?
I didn't see the high Pete happen when he typed it. Pugless.
So I am trying to get this other thing working, and it seems like something is breaking. Oh, you're back over there again.
Oh.
Something breaking? It looks like it's reloading okay, but I had changed the script, so the alien shouldn't be walking out when it starts up. But it is. Oh, this needs to be up there. Oh, maybe it's, well, this is, it's almost like it's not reloading it. Let me try this. Okay, there we go. So now it didn't do it. So now Bang Alien should,
In the actual chat?
yeah. Well, it should have triggered it.
My stream's reloading. I'm having internet issues, man. Just so you know.
Yeah, I can see that you're frozen. You'll probably start shrinking soon on the stream too. Yeah, that.
Maybe a breakpoint is in order.
Yeah, I'm not sure why we're not hitting. So we must not be hitting inside of the alien. Hey, fish heads. Other stuff that's stinky.
Yeah, fish heads and cheese. I think there's a commentary about our stream there, John.
I know. I'm feeling the same thing. It's all right. I can't disagree.
Yeah, right.
I am.
So it's not firing?
I feel like it's not making it into here for some reason. It didn't. Did I? I thought we put every command through here.
So yell worked.
Okay. Well, that's good that yell was working. I was pretty sure we have. Pretty sure we have every. Whoa! That was explosive.
Huh.
Yeah, did I didn't think we specified. Oh, maybe we did. Hold on a second. So we may have put in here specifically the commands that we wanted to route out like that.
So not everything comes through.
I think there is a chance of that being the case. Where did we put all of that now? I moved it to. See, there's a command builder. Ah, yeah. So in here in the code, I remember I defined these. We didn't want to have everything just getting passed through.
Okay.
It's this is this is definitely what we want to. We'll just duplicate that on here, right? So then we'll just make
So you're
this.
just gonna throw an alien in there? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So now I got to restart that. Restart the server. Lots. That's a nom. Wow, that's an interesting set of uh, emotes there. That where it's got like the octopus.
Yeah, I saw that. I think there's even more to it. I think there's more to it. I think. I think. Maybe not. No, that is it. That's the whole thing. There's 4 pieces. Okay. Yeah, I saw that before. I was like, wow, look at that.
All right, so now we're getting in here. Let's just see if we step real quick through here. Just do. Yep, we're into that. Okay. Ah, good. Now we're into here. Oh, and then we throw an exception. So, what was the exception?
I'm trying to hover it. I'm like, oh, what was your word?
Alien is not defined. So
You spell it wrong.
no, we moved it out of the main library, and so now when the
Oh,
pub sub comes in, there is a this that we should be looking at, and right now we have alien only defined internally.
okay.
Right. So what we need to do is kind of just set that. So we'll do a this dot. Maybe we need to change this. So this is alien command, and we'll just change the function. And so now that that is there, we got to do this on it, and then yeah. So now this will make the alien sprite available up 1 level. How? Man, there's so many emotes in Twitch. It's still surprising.
You can make your own too. So
Yeah. Once you become big stuff, right?
yeah.
So we do
My
those.
ping is terrible.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Yeah. Well, I don't have a ton of time today. I gotta help Robbie hang a TV.
Oh,
He gotta.
make sure you do it right.
Yeah. Oh, I
No,
did. I've done a few in my house, so I feel comfortable doing it because I do make sure to put it into a stud. So.
Yeah.
So what I did is since we had this in here, now I'm calling it on the scope of the object. So this should make the difference for us. I just need to reload the page. Oh, I don't. There we go. I don't want to pause on exceptions. All right, so let's try reloading this.
All right.
So now we should be able to get an alien to walk out. Walk out. So type it in.
Yeah, come on now.
Oh, something broke.
Yeah, what is that? The alien is not defined.
Yeah, it's not defined it. Oh, because there's another spot that I missed the naming. Because on the tween, we have to tell it what the sprite is that we're actually animating. Hey, there we go. Now he's actually walking out. Oh, he just slowed down. And he didn't jump. Oh. There must be other spots we got to rename on the alien.
Did it break again? It did.
Yeah, you know what? It broke because we've got the alien defined being used in the on completes. And it was still looking for the local space. I almost just renamed it up here and brought it into a local scope instead of only having it in remote scope. I wonder if that exception was kind of what threw the error. Oh, there's the alien coming out.
There he is.
And he jumps, and then he goes bye-bye. Awesome.
Nice.
Now the question is, will it work a second time? Because, so we actually just have it walk off the screen. Yay is right. So we got it to walk off the screen. All right, gotta try it one more time. No?
Did it happen?
It seems like it should have. Oh, you know what? Let's see if it actually makes it in there. Maybe it didn't make it in here. But I think it did. It did.
Okay.
So why? So it made it in there. It actually timeline. Why would it not have done it? Yeah, that was the time. That time it was lightning fast, right, Jim? Huh. So we've got it defined in our constructor. We got it defined in our constructor. And it's going back to the same spot. Oh, you know what? So we actually set it to invisible. So that's why. So it's probably happening. We just can't see it.
All right, so we need to turn it back on, like at the start again.
Yeah. So we gotta, because we shut it down. So now we need to restart it, right? So I think that's, I think that's going to be pretty easy to. I think this will resolve it. So now we should be able to bang aliens, which didn't quite come out right.
It's a family show, John.
I know. Oh, come on, Pete. I'm expecting you to be my eyes and ears when I'm typing and making sure you're doing code reviews right as I'm typing.
You know, I'm actually having such poor internet connection. It's kind of just flashing around my screen. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's pretty bad. I got a ping running now, and it's going from like 15 to like 138 to 40. It's all over the place.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. It's probably my kids playing games downstairs or something.
So he's walking back out, but he's walking backwards. He jumped backwards.
What is that about?
So I know. I was kind of expecting it to happen, but it was funnier looking than I expected to actually see him walking out backwards. So part of this whole thing is, right, we've reset this. We've reset the visibility on it, but there's actually more than visibility that we needed to set on this. Because we're reusing the same one, what we end up having to do is make sure that we reset it all the way, right? And part of one of the changes that we make is we do this flip X is true on that sprite. So because of that, we got to come back up here and we got to set it off to false. And that will keep it from, even though I thought the moonwalk was pretty cool, personally. It's like,
not a bug, it's a feature.
Yeah. It would have been funnier, Jim, I think, if I'd had it actually, if he came out backwards, he would still turn around and walk out backwards.
Yeah.
I always use garbage collectors in my constructors, especially in JavaScript. All right, so it's
There he
going
goes.
normal. Yeah, so now he's coming back out normal. He'll go in the straight way and then turning around and walking back. I kind of like them walking out backwards though. I think that might be something we'll have to make as an option in the when it happens. Like have them
Right?
actually
Yeah, we'll
do
have
it.
it like a roll, like the same way we do with the fireworks, where like 20% of the time it comes up behind us.
Yeah, yeah. There we go. I think that's. So now the next thing I noticed that may be an issue for us is if we actually have if it's already going and then we try to do it again.
We can't just make a new one.
We don't. Oh, it runs all the tweens at the
Oh,
same time.
he's all wigging out.
And now he just
Okay.
disappeared. So the
So we need
tweens.
to really like create a new one.
Yeah. Right? I think that might be what we need to do.
But then we'll be able to have a bunch of them. All right, that's awesome then.
Well, right. So the question is, do we want to have a bunch of them, or do we want to have something that only allows the one to happen at a time? Because so like we did with the fireworks, right? So the fireworks we allow a bunch to happen, right? And so that's kind of why we can see on the screen that we had these little boxes left over, right? So because what we actually are doing in the yeah, yeah, exactly. So what we did is we made it so that we could have a collection of them, and it will only create a new one if we actually need a new one. So like right now, there's only 4 up here. So if we were to do,
Yeah, 5 rockets or 6 rockets.
yeah. So if I do like redo Jim's set of emotes, right? Those get reused and they get sent up, and then you'll see they all stop there, right? But if I hold on a second. If I do even more, we'll get to do all of those. So, but now we'll have a bunch of boxes left on there because now the array has a whole bunch available that we can reuse. I don't know how we identify which one. Yeah, definitely. But like, so I just did like 6, and you could see a couple of the squares disappear. I don't know. I didn't see it that time, but I'm sure that some of them did. Yeah, so I saw one here in the middle, right in the middle, just kind of disappear as they go up. So it allows us to kind of keep them going. We're not going to ever use any more memory than whatever the largest amount is at the same time. But so it was kind of funny what happened if you did multiple aliens, because the jump happened and then he stopped walking and then he would just float along.
Whoa.
I almost wonder what it is that it does. I almost wonder what it is that it's doing. Like it's almost like it's compounding all the tweens together, right? All the tweening operations.
Mm-hmm.
So that's in the. Oh, okay. So I was wondering if it was in the. I wonder if this one, if it actually reset or not. Yeah, so that should have reloaded. We are not in. There is no trouble with the the AI taking over.
Yeah, it would be pretty good.
I know. It was. I don't know. Have you ever watched? Was it the TV show Persons of Interest? Person of Interest.
I have not. I've heard of it, but I have not.
Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous. But it's one of those ones. It's all about AI and about the computers taking over. But so that's what made me think about it. But it's like, yeah, right, Jim. It is. It's just kind of like a fun show, and it's just like, there's a lot of shooting, a lot of chasing, but not realistic and even a little bit, which makes it somewhat fun. Just because you're like, as long as you're able to suspend the belief. But we're nowhere near that. We're lucky if it can understand the text. Yeah, so the alien's coming back out. I'm wondering, so if we want to do multiple aliens, I'm wondering if we should create like an alien manager so we can have them come out.
Like the rocket, sort of.
Yeah, kind of like we did for the rockets. Because we don't need to rework this because this is fine.
We might want to add a little bit of randomization to like the Y axis. So if we have multiples, they're not all coming out in the line. Undocumented being management.
Right. Yeah, Jim, it is. It is like the conspiracy theories about it definitely makes it fun. Like that's what I mean. It's like it's a fun show, but it was like there's times where you're just like, okay, I'm I don't believe any of this. I can't feel it. Yeah, we should randomize it. So part of that's going to be this piece, right? So we're actually placing it, which is fine that we can have just a single alien that we're working with. We just need to set that position. Now,
go ahead, John.
Oh, now that's an interesting idea. So Jim was saying to make different commands for the alien.
Yeah, it's actually Puglis that said that. Yeah.
Oh, I'm
that's
sorry.
actually
Oh,
what I
yeah.
was about to say. I was like, oh, that sounds like a good idea.
Yeah. So interesting. What would be interesting is what if we make it. I mean, we don't have a ton of time left because I don't have I actually need to kind of cut out earlier than I would normally.
Okay.
But what's not what would be interesting is if we did the well, I'm trying to think of how to articulate this. What if when somebody does bang alien, it becomes their alien, and then they can control that alien on the screen?
Oh, so we assign it to a user because we'll know who the user is.
Right.
We have 3 aliens, and we
Right.
could even shape.
We could put the name on there of them. We could put
We could just put the name on them.
Yeah, we just have the username follow them around on there, and then make it so the aliens could. Oh, maybe we could make them like run into each other. See, this is actually something that would be. Good.
So how would they control them though? Would you give them commands, or would you like actually like would it be a string of directional stuff that you could put into the chat? That'd be crazy.
Well, no, awesome. Yeah. I didn't think up this idea out of the ether, right? I actually have seen they did it on Code Rush. On Code Rush, they did it with drones that had little helicopters, and they would fly around, and they made a whole game that actually happened on the screen.
I saw that. I did see that. You turned me on to that, actually.
Yeah, because I thought it was amazing. Honestly, that's what made me excited about the idea of doing something like this. I think the more of so what you can do, and what they did is they would do bang alien, and then they would do start bot or start chopper or something, whatever their command was. And then once that did it, you could then type in like R5 and it would move right 5. But it was like not the way they did it was like more power. So they would float and then they would kind of slow down and kind of drift a little bit. And then, you know what I mean? So they could it was more like giving it 5 power to the right and 5 power up, or you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And so we could do something similar. So once they've typed in the bang alien, we now assign an alien to them. Oh yeah, that's a good, interesting question. So theirs was real time. So it was like as you typed it in, it would happen. Bang, make aliens fight. We gotta get more commands. We gotta accept more.
Right, that would be great if you saw them run out from both sides of the screen, and then you saw like one of those little clouds of dust kicking up, like you see in the cartoons, and then like one of them flies out. That'd be perfect.
I think we've got the next set of stuff we're gonna have to do on here, because I think it's. So the only thing we'll have to take a look at real quick, that I don't know if we have in here, and it may require us. So maybe it would be good to set that up before we get out of here. Is the commands that come out from through the SignalR, I don't think include any information about who the user is.
Yeah, maybe not.
SignalR doesn't have it. SignalR doesn't have it because that's, I think, where we want to control it. I don't think we need to control it from the server side, right? We just need to be able to pass through who sent the command, and I think that's what we want to be able to do. That's not in the hub. It's going to be here. Oh, nope, it's not this either. Oh, Pete.
Hello?
I'm here.
Okay.
I was saying, come on, Pete. I need help. I need help. You need to tell me where I'm going.
I'm watching on the stream. It's actually sort of, I got to watch which one moves. Now I'm moving. Am I moving for you?
Yeah.
I see myself moving on Skype. Okay. But like the stream just keeps locking up. It's my internet. Oh, my internet.
I'm telling you, it's the AI that's out to get to you.
Yeah, right. Shut me down, man.
Shut me down. So the
command... This is getting pretty cool. We should find a little more time to try and do a couple more of these streams.
Yeah. So let's see. We had this come in.
Yeah, I think we. I don't know if we could make it so we could see the names. We would have to, right?
Oh yeah, we definitely can. Let's do this. Let me put a breakpoint on here. Send in a bang command.
Right.
Yeah, that's definitely what we can do, and that's kind of what I was thinking. Pugless, is that we could do that. That when the name comes in, we can actually pop it on there, and then that would be. All right, so we have the command. Game with the high Pete. So the chat message. Oh, I bet you here's where we're going to see it. That's the channel. Ah, here we go. Display name. So now this came in with the Raz 25. So it's display name in the chat message. Awesome.
So we have it.
Yeah, so we have it. All right, so I got rid of that breakpoint. So now we just need to take a look at what we're doing in our SignalR command handler. So we're joining the. So we're taking the args. Yes, I think we actually need to create an object that we're going to send through with a definition, right? So instead of it being this really.
So you're going to build something from the args instead of just passing along. Is that what you're saying?
Well, the args are fine to have, but the problem is the args, all it is the information after the bang and what the bang is, right? Okay. Actually, no, it's so the command text is the bang and then what's part of the bang command, but then in the sorry, here, let me just. Yeah, so you can see here we're basically telling it to yell and whatever the message is that comes in from the args. So what that means is that for us, the yell is the text that's after whatever they type in.
Right. Okay.
So that's all we're able to really present at the moment. So I think what we should look at doing is we'll just create a data construct that we'll use for that, right? So I'll just put it in here, and we'll just call it right now. What do we want to call this? Let's say. I would just call it DTO. I was trying to come up with I was like, it feels like there should be a better name than that, but I think we'll go with that one. So now we can make it so we can say we're going to pass in the args. We'll make that part of the data set that we'll be getting back. All right. We can also get the username. So we can make that part of it. there was a bunch of information on there actually.
Yeah, there was a lot. I don't know how much of that's useful right now, but
Yeah, let's see if we can. So part of me thinks that there might be a piece of it that would be interesting to get. So you know how like when you're typing in the chat, you have a different name there. Bang bang. Bang bang full stop. So yeah, see here with the chat we actually are getting the username as part of it. Right? So we were doing it for this one. We just weren't doing it for um the bot
yeah, the
command.
other.
So we'll change that. Here, let me hit throw a bang message in there real quick. Just want to see. Uh,
No?
oh, I've changed the source code, so it didn't want to do it for me. We'll just restart it here. You can do it. There we go. It's like it didn't want to stop for some reason. Okay.
Is it running now? Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, that was because it's already in use. Hold on a second. I think we ended up having a binding error. That's not good. Restart that one. All right, give me a shot again. There we go. Somebody got us in there. Yeah, so now we can get the username, but there's also, see this color hex? So I think that is the color of your name in the chat.
Right. Okay.
So Jim, what we're actually doing is we have a background thread that uses the Twitch bot or the Twitch library, and that has events that happen on it. And then we're actually using SignalR on the UI side to receive the messages that we push out. The latest versions of SignalR are actually using WebSockets, so we don't have to. It's not polling and stuff like that. So what we've done is, you can see this here, this def handler piece that's happening, and that will actually use this hub context, which is the SignalR piece, right? And then it sends out the message to the clients to pick up. And the latest versions of SignalR are using the WebSocket, so that's kind of avoids the problems that we were running into when we used it years ago, which was, man, that was so long ago. Sometimes
Yeah,
think
it
about how
really
much.
was at this point.
Yeah, and there's a big difference now between SignalR for core and SignalR that the original SignalR that has
Actually,
has improved.
there's a. You know what, Jim? I have everything up on YouTube. You can actually see us wire it up in one of the earlier episodes. It was like one of the early on ones.
Yeah. So, I guess what I was wondering about is if we should, hold on a sec. Yeah. So I'm quite. My thoughts were on here is like, do we do? Yeah, 8 years ago. I was wondering if we should make this actually an object as well, right? So we could have like a user DTO. That way we can do username here.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
And then we can have the, text color.
Okay, all that like user contextual identity stuff.
Yeah, the only reason I was thinking about it is I feel like it'll give us a little bit better. We might be able to put more stuff in here. I feel like if we're already adding two, there may be a couple of other pieces that we want to pass along with it. Like you could do like roles and some other stuff about it. Like there's information you can get about what their prime or their subscription level is and stuff like that that you can get that may be interesting to be able to pass along.
Yeah, there was stuff on there that said badges count, all kind of stuff. So
Yeah. So I'm gonna kind of cheat and just do this. Uh Not as elegant as I would have liked. Um, let's see here. We want to do this. Whoa, 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 whoa! That was a little out of hand. Um,
let's.
right, we had the command, so we do the command text. Wasn't there a command on here? Oh, it was just the args.
So no.
Yeah. So I was like, right, so we don't. So we just need to do args.
Okay.
So we'll do it as a list, like we had on there. So we do new. Yep. We'll add in username. And then we'll do the hex color. There we go. Why did it? Oh, because I did it as a list here. I should probably do that as a list as well. So we'll make that a list of strings. All because I tried to add an S to the end of strings. All right.
Well, the squigglies are gone.
Yeah, but I was looking at this here. I was just like, wait, where am I using this? Oh, where's that? We will. We should make Bang do something. Yeah. Why? Why isn't Alex done with this yet? I think Jim. We should call him up to have him help out.
That means what I think it means, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Should we call him out on Twitch? So I just noticed something. We basically did have this already. We just didn't include everything that we wanted. So I'm going to actually just switch this around here so we can take that in, and I'm just going to add in the user. So we can do the username.
Okay.
And the color hex there. So, because that, as I was looking at the code, I'm like, wait a minute, we've already got this here. Jim, it would be him looking at the screen, and you're like, hey, how about we do this? And you just look at it for a while.
Hey, it's my job.
Yeah. All right, so now we don't need this one. Just keep this here. I think I'll actually leave that in there. I'm just going to name this command user. We'll get rid of that name. Funny once. It does feel like there might be a way to create a whole series out of that, though.
That idea has legs.
Oh man. So I need to get this and I'll just leave it like that so it's similar to there, otherwise we're gonna get confused later on. And we'll do the hex color. Alright, so now that we've added those in here, we'll actually now get that information up into here. So these args will be there.
So that.
Yeah.
So now we have that available.
Yeah. So if we were to go into where we're actually accepting the args. Oh yeah. So this is going to be interesting. So I think what we'll do. So now that we've got that, let's actually make sure we're actually getting that information in.
Right, to see if the user's on the alien command.
Yeah, see if we're actually getting what we're expecting, because the args... Oh, you know what? It's not going to be. Hold on a second. Because the bot command that we were using is getting broken down to send this.
Oh.
And I think what we should do is, instead of sending the args like a string thing, we will make Bang do something. It's like, I know! It'd be great!
What now?
Yeah, right. I think I want to just have this actually pass the command through.
The whole command. Huh.
Yeah.
Well, then why are you going to take the command text? Right? Should just...
I know. Oh, why is everything not working? It looks like it should be running. Oh, you know what? Let me see if I switch that out. Yeah, I think the page had stopped because I restarted the server, so it wasn't listening to the SignalR anymore. So the Bang should work again, right? Yeah, but not the Bang Bang. Bang Bang doesn't bang. The Bang. Yeah, it's...
Is it not happening?
No, I just saw the alien come across. Did it not do the emotes?
I didn't see it. I'm spinning though, actually. So.
Yeah, it's tough because I don't always hear it. I definitely saw the alien come out. Oh yeah, I see the stuff. It's happening. Oh, it's happening, Pete. Oh, rocket. So, Jim, one of the things that's funny with the fireworks, we actually have it so that the image that's used rotates sometimes. Like, so it has a random rotation, so it doesn't always shoot out exactly the same every time. So the rockets were this way, but it's like some of them were shooting up in different directions, different angles. Yeah, I think we're going to get this going. All right, so the question So, Pete, you brought up a good point. Do we take this and... Do I leave this as a string, or do I create a new one that will accept the command versus a chat message? That's kind of what I was thinking. Actually, right, I think so I already have that, though. See, that's what's happening here. Huh? Hold on, let's take a look at that. Yeah, because see, here we're doing the received message. Now we're passing in this special message that has the different stuff on there that we want. I think, therefore I am. Maybe we should change this to be the object, that bot command object, and then that will allow us to do more stuff here. And that should be fairly straightforward for us because we can come in here and change this to be bot command.
Screen's locked up for me. Your share, so
Uh,
I can't see where you're changing, but that's okay. That's okay. I can follow along in my mind.
okay.
Oh, there it goes. Just update it a little.
Yeah. So now I think we can do. One thing I don't remember is the JavaScript for the join on that. I think it does it after the fact. Right, so I can do the args here now has an args. Yeah, maybe I should just eliminate all of that, Pete. I think you're right. Like now that I'm looking at it, it's like it seems silly having two pieces there. Just make the command to have that. Oh, I lost you.
Oh,
there you go. You're back.
Am I back? Yeah.
Yeah, it got disconnected for a second, and then it popped.
Hey,
back.
are we wrapping up at 6:30, John?
Yeah. I have to wrap up at 6:30. So what I was doing is I was just removing the whole thing and just doing command. So what I was going to do is just update that and make sure that it's coming through successfully. And I'll just do console. What's that?
I just figured out why my internet connection was so bad, and that's why I disconnected for a second.
Oh.
So it was using the Wi-Fi instead of the plugged in.
Yeah, that is goofy.
Yeah, I don't know why I would do that, but my ping is cruising now. It's down in the teens.
So now I can... I think here... How do I... Oh yeah, there we go. Alright, so as I've done it right now, this should all work the way it did before.
Okay.
But... Oh, hold on a second. It's not terminated. Oh yeah, there it goes. So... What does bang do? What does bang bang do? Or what does bang do?
You know that's what we call an exclamation point, right? Is a bang. It just occurred to me. We do that, but I don't know that everybody does that.
Oh yeah, exclamation point. Bang.
Yeah.
Bang bang bang. Oh, there's an error. What did I do? Oh, okay. So, let me just get rid of all this. Oh, what is this? What is this?
The send command.
Oh, there's no references to it.
Dead code then, I guess.
It feels like it, but yeah, that's weird though. Can I change the the music is really weird right now. I don't know what's going on with that. Well, let me just comment that out. See if we can build that one. Oh, one more.
Hey John, it's 6:31. I
Yeah.
also need to go.
Yeah. I'm with you. We will get some more bangs due to bang it, and then. So the bang is in Twitch has a definition for command. So when you want to do a command, you can say bang and then give it the command that you want to be able to accept, which is kind of like it's outside of the normal just like chat where um, you can take the chat string in, but there's not really a command being sent. So it just has a way of differentiating it for itself to know that. We could really use anything from there, but that's the nomenclature that it's used. I think it's actually part of the IRC standard too, whereas IRC uses it as the command definition that like you put the bang and then you're saying, hey, the next thing I'm sending you is a command.
Yeah, it's like a character. It's a character that identifies the next string that comes along. Is read it as a command.
Yep.
Right. So.
Yeah. So let's try this. Yeah. Well, it uses IRC in the backend for its chat session, so you can actually just connect to it directly with an IRC chat client.
Oh. Two lowercase of undefined. So what's undefined? Command text.
Guess I need to put the bang breakpoint there. What happened? All right, so we got it.
It's case sensitive.
Oh.
Lower C.
Oh, why did? You know what? And I know that. I don't know why I would have put that in there like that, but I thought I was still in the C# code. Where is it? Go. Yeah, because that should have been lowercase. This needs to be lowercase. This is lowercase. I see. I did it right here.
That's the last run.
Yep, this is the last one, and then we got a rule.
All right, hit the breakpoint.
Yeah, so we got it. We got the information. Oh.
The username, no color.
Oh, I don't know if I have color. I can't see color. Pete, try running one through there.
All right.
Maybe I grabbed the wrong value. Oh no, there it is. Yeah, so see, I can see your color.
Maybe because it's your stream.
I don't know.
So, all right.
Puggles, I'm sorry, I'm not sure how to answer the question that you're asking about what the bang does. I think we did it. So, we'll be back here next Friday, and actually here tomorrow morning doing Scratch coding.
Mm-hmm.
But
actually, Snap.
Oh yeah, Snap. So we'll be doing that. That should be fun. All right,
yep.
Jim, Puggles, thanks so much for joining, and we'll see you again soon.
All right. Good evening, everybody.